What drugs do you think LeBron is on for longevity?
Actually, I don't think LeBron's on anything illegal. So I mean, I'll say that for. I don't think he's. I think he's too smart, or he has too much. I don't think he's taking anything illegal. But I just think he's getting literally every. I think he's a combination. I think LeBron James is kind of like a Michael Hearn. When you look at Michael Hearn, like 20 years ago, he looked the same. He was still shredded. He was lifting weights. He's actually looking better now, even leaner now. But he's kind of like got those rubbery tendons where he never gets injured. Like, what's going on? So I think it's a combination of that and him taking care of his body. Mm-hmm. I know his diet's on point. I know he doesn't do a lot of carbs. He basically does like a lot of like, I'm sure Gatorade stuff has carbs in it, but for the most part, he does low carbs. I know his treatments is like.
He does over $1 million in treatments a year.
Yeah, if you listen to his daily, it's like, when does he sleep? He's like, I'm going to run a mile and do this treatment, that treatment, and he's getting probably stem cell. Everything.
Yeah, he's getting stem cells, he's PRP. So even for these guys that are in professional sports, some of them, if they get a doctor's note, they can actually do HRT. So it doesn't. I think that LeBron James legitimately is on TRT, and I think he's on growth hormone. Just by some of the things that I've seen, just from him. Is his longevity great? His recovery, like his plan is... I don't like LeBron James personally. I do give him credit for being a great basketball player, because he is a good basketball player, and what he does for his body to recover.
I don't understand it. I've never... In any sport, I've never seen it.
No.
Like this year, he's averaging MVP numbers at 40 years old, and then 20 years ago...
He has been shooting good.
He's been 20... For 20 years, he's been the top player in the NBA.
Yeah. No.
Like, he's literally the best player in the NBA right now, playing with the best player, like having an MVP season, and he's 40 years old, and he's just like, and the thing with him is, like, if he's doing that good this year, then why not come back next year?
Right.
It's like he's slowly falling off. Like, when Jordan came back, it was like, oh, he's not the same. Or, certain people, they come back, they just can't do it. Even bodybuilding Kevin LeBron was like, he's just not the same. LeBron is almost like... he still can jump just as high. He's still just as fast. His three-point shooting is ridiculous. I mean, he's MVP. I've never seen anything like it. So whatever he's doing, I need the blueprint because I'm walking around sore. I'm walking around sore, banged up from all the years of grinding, pounding the gym. He's running around like a 19-year-old.
Bro, if you put $1 million in your body, you'd be looking like that and feel like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of money, guys. That is a lot of money.
$1 million a year?
Even if you did $10,000 of Titan products every month, that's only $120,000. $10,000 will get you quite a bundle of different things of what you can do.
He's doing about $80,000 worth of Titan stuff every month.
He's got to do like massage. He does PRP. He does cryo. He does stem cells. I mean, and probably shit that we're not even talking about. That we don't even know.
And he probably has stuff in his house, machines and everything, where he could just,
red light probably, cold plunge.
Hyperbaric chamber.
He's probably got
I know he has
a
hyperbaric. I know he has that.
So, I mean, listen, give credit to LeBron. He's been playing for a long time. He's obviously a good player. Is he the best player ever? No, Michael Jordan is. But that is what people debate every day.
I'm on LeBron now. This year, it's an easy win for me.
You know what I liked about Jordan, though? Is
when Jordan played, there was like 5 good players.
There wasn't any. Are you kidding me? I'll name them on my hand more than 5.
No, I'm talking about like real athletic players that compete with the guys today. There was no Giannis back then. There was no KD back then. There was no Steph back then. Like the good shooters back then were like Steve Kerr and like Mark Price.
People didn't shoot 3-pointers like that. Oh, no. What about Robert Horry? I can go on.
Robert Horry is trash.
Robert Horry was trash. Look, he's got 5 rings.
He has 5 rings by chance. Listen, he has 5. Just because he has 5 rings doesn't mean he's good. If LeBron had 8 rings, they'd say, oh, well, he only has 8 because blah, blah, blah. Jordan has 6. Oh, he has 6. I mean, Robert Horry was unathletic, could shoot threes, and was long. Nowadays, I guarantee you there's high school players that would dominate Robert Horry right now.
Maybe.
Cooper Flagg.
I didn't say Robert Horry was the best player.
Cooper Flagg is a better player than Robert Horry would ever be. He could shoot better. He could dribble better. He could pass better. He's a way better blocker. He's a chase down blocker. He just has more. He has more flair for the game. He's like Kevin Garnett. He's always upbeat. Come on,
These guys wouldn't be able to do what they're doing because they would get beat up on the court.
But that doesn't mean they were good players. That just means the defense. That means they weren't skilled enough to play correct defense, where they had to foul. Now you have to have skill.
Skilled?
Yes. Back then,
you think they're more skilled today?
Way more.
I think there's legitimately some better players.
Anybody you could
have
there's
more
NBA
skills.
veterans, Charles Barkley, all these guys that know way more than us that are saying the same thing. It's not just me. Like there's real NBA veterans that have played in the league 20 years, NBA All-Stars.
There's nobody comparison to Shaquille O'Neal as far as a center, right? There's nobody that's going to be a dominant force like him. Is there players bigger that have way better skills? Ball handling, shooting, absolutely. The game has totally changed. The game used to be...
That's like saying Bob Cousy is as good as Kyrie. No. Because back then he was the top and he used to dribble all around with one hand doing all this, and he was all-star and he won championship. That's like saying John Havlicek.
No, I'm saying nowadays...
Havlicek's got like 8-9 rings, right? That's like saying he's better than KD. John Havlicek would play at the YMCA in today's game.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him on the court though. I wouldn't say him like
even Bill Russell. Bill Russell has 11 rings. He could run and jump and shoot and all that. But now every team has an NBA center that could run just as fast.
No,
jump just as
that
high.
Is the difference.
Yeah,
the difference. From
so
now
if Jordan
and
is the only athletic player on the court, then obviously he could dominate, and that's all he did was
but
score
he
a bunch
wasn't
of
the
points.
only one. You're talking about Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Come on, man.
Magic Johnson was not athletic.
Magic Johnson was athletic.
He was not.
He wasn't athletic.
When did you see Magic Johnson do some creative stuff, get up above the rim and chase? He was fundamental. He could play. He could dribble. He could pass. He was like Gary Payton.
Yeah,
he backs in. He doesn't. You don't see Magic Johnson come down, cross someone, go between legs, throw it off the glass, and do a windmill. He doesn't do all that.
No. I think it's more.
He's skilled.
I think
it's
more
athletic.
Show now, and it was more fundamentals back then. It's more show now and more fundamentals back then. You had more people that were fundamentally sound back then than they are today. Yeah. The game has changed, and listen. It's not just us saying it right now. The viewing is down. People don't want to watch these guys. Did they want to watch games before? I watched every damn game before. Every game.
I think everything's down though too because of social media. You could just watch it whenever. Because I was the same way. Every week was like the games on football, baseball, basketball. Now it's just like, oh, it's on. I'll watch it later. Catch the highlights.
I don't think football's down though, is it?
I'm not sure.
I think football is. Actually
I used to watch football every week. Now I couldn't remember the last time I watched the full game.
I watched like Super Bowl.
Like I watched the full highlights on YouTube, and that's about it.
It's a lot easier to do. Yeah. Thoughts on Mike Metzger's style of training?